Welcome, brothers and sisters. Man, it's hard. It's hard, man. I do have to apologize to the sisters, man, because I know listening to my videos, they can be so crushing, The things that I say on these videos are out of love, man. It's out of tough love. So, if, a lot of times black people, they hate correction. You see things that are going on in the Israelite community right now in reference to Passover. And you see how some brothers are, when you're clearly wrong about something, you don't double down on it. You don't defend your behavior. Because you're clearly wrong. But a lot of times, and I can understand when women do it, but when men do it, it's a clear sign to us that a lot of you dudes were raised in single parent homes. That's what it says to us. Because a man is not afforded excuses. He's afforded excuses. He's just not afforded the same excuses that a woman gets. It's very hard for women out here. It's very hard. It's very hard to find a righteous woman with all of these simps out here. Because, what you're basically asking a woman to do is to follow the will of the Most High when she has the world laid at her feet. She has simp ass dudes always coming to a rescue. She has all kinds of government sponsored programs that benefit her specifically, and this is a person that's never happy. She's never satisfied. You can. It's like when I made that video, Starve the Beast. You know what I was talking about. I was talking about her. I was talking about this society in general, but I was talking about her too. And you have to deprive her of all of that simp juice that you dudes are giving them, man. You dudes afford these women enormous amounts of leniency. You see some crocodile tears and you have the propensity to believe anything that comes out of their mouths. You've actually been raised to believe that the man is wrong in any regard, and she has all of these things to her benefit. She has the child support system on her side, where she can take you dudes to court, and literally she can destroy your family. First off, she can destroy your family. Now, you do know it benefits this society to have single parent homes. Single parent homes benefit this society, and it benefits this economy because they understand that in single parent households, when you remove the father from the house, you have two sets of mortgage payments or rent, two sets of gas bills, two sets of water bills, two sets of grocery bills. So this society benefits tremendously by removing the fathers out of the homes. That money now goes back into this society when, if you kept that family together, there would be only one mortgage payment, one light bill, one gas bill, etc., etc., etc. You know, save a whole lot of money on gas. You know, father's got to go pick up the kids, meet you in a specific place. You got to take the kid over there, drop the kid off. I mean, this society benefits tremendously by destroying the family structure. And as I stated, this benefits women. This benefits you. Because this society knows that men aren't the spenders in the household. You know, it's the women that spend. If they had a bunch of just men around, I mean, nothing would get bought around here. Because a man is typically gonna buy the things he needs, but he's not. I mean, men don't really. I mean, at least real men. The only time men go out of their way to buy all this extravagant nonsense is when he's trying to impress some female. He's buying $1,000 jeans. He's buying $300 pair of shoes. He's buying useless jewelry. You know, the Negro. I mean, you Negroes really do need to learn how to save your damn money. Are you insane? I mean, anybody who fucking smokes up their money is insane. Anybody who drinks up their money is insane. You're insane. Because you do realize that your money is going up in smoke. You don't get that back. You can't invest that money back. You know, when you drinking your money, when your money is going down your damn gullet, you know, I mean, frankly, I don't give a damn what you dudes do with your money. But my thing is, I'm going to tell you the reality of the situation. I'm just going to tell you how it is. You know, regardless of how you know, I know that because in your head, you got this excuse going in your head that it's okay to do these things. It's okay to throw away your money. It's okay to smoke up your money. It's okay to destroy your health. It's okay to do these things. I mean, in your mind, you've made up some justification for you doing these things. And I'm just the person that's telling you the truth about it. I'm not gonna feed into your lies. That's why birds of a feather flock together, man. Birds of a feather flock together because, you know, they all need the excuses. They all need the same excuse. They all running with the same excuse. I needed to, man. I gotta go get drunk. Man, do you know how much you know how many stressful situations I've been through? And I mean that's just one of the Negro's excuses. He turns to his marijuana, his drugs, his cigarettes, his alcohol, his weed, his criminal activity. I mean, Lord have mercy. Lord. Anyway, as I stated, it's very hard for a woman. It's very hard for the sisters, man. You know, it is very hard for the sisters because in essence, what you're asking them to do is to submit to the order and likeness of the Most High and give up all of these goodies that society affords her. Give up all of her manipulative ways. Give up all of her simp ass males, always Captain Save a Hoe ass Negroes, give up all of these government programs that they've afforded them, to submit to you. To submit to you weed smoking ass niggas, you drunk individuals, you get drunk dudes. I mean, this is why you have to be on the 5 steps in the moral code. How can I logically tell these women to get in order, to get in line, and for what? For whom? For you? For you dudes who run around with the damn excuse train? I mean, you got more excuses than the damn federal government. You got more excuses than George Bush. Y'all got major excuses. But I am hard on the women's, man. I mean, I am extremely hard on the women's. Why? Because I care about you, man. I care about you. I want the best for you. And I'm not going to play any games with you. I'm not going to feed into your excuses either. I'm not going to feed into no man's excuses. I'm definitely not going to feed into yours. I'm going to ask you the questions that the Negro doesn't ask you because he's too busy trying to get in your damn pants. He's too busy worried about the draws to ask you the pertinent questions. A lot of women are afraid to answer the real questions. They're afraid to answer these questions. And this is why sometimes a lot of women will ghost you. I don't take any of this stuff personally because I know where I'm going. But when a woman perceives where you're going, when she perceives that you are about to expose her, a lot of times these women will stop talking to you. They'll ghost you because they already know that they're about to be exposed. And before that happens, and a lot of them just they don't want people telling them the truth. Mind your effing business. Do you, all of this, silly nonsense. I do me, you do you. See, they just want to do them. They don't want the truth. There's 2 things about the truth that we all know. And that is that the truth hurts and the truth will set you free, man. It's important for us to practice telling the truth. Always be honest. Always be honest because, that way when you're honest with yourself, you'll always be able to detect when someone is lying to you. Or people tend to send you down a primrose path, and a lot of us fail to see outside the lines. We fail to read outside those lines, and it's just very important that we got to be honest with ourselves. I mean, when you're honest with yourself, it's very hard for people to pull a wool over your eyes. But if you're gonna lie to yourself, don't expect me to play that game with you. Don't expect me to give you a pat on the back for me to give you an out, for me to give you an excuse to play these games. Like in normal life, I really don't care. like I said, I mean, I'm only talking to the brothers and the sisters in most of these videos. But I really don't care what no one does. I don't care what you spend your money on. I mean, but I just want to tell you that, you know, I just want to tell you where that type of stuff tends to lead. What the hell is all these police doing over here? Dirty cops. But it's just hard, man. It's just extremely hard for the women's. I truly do love you. I love you. I mean, I love you more than you love yourself, man. I do. I truly do love you more than you love yourself, man. You don't even understand. A lot of people do things for the wrong reasons. And it's because we live in a physical body. You know, we live in a physical body, and the physical body must be protected from the elements. You know, they must be protected. They must have a covering. You know, it's about surviving and thriving. You know, and because of that physical body, now we have a spirit. Our spirits are perfect, but it is that body that causes us to not be perfect. You know, not be in alignment with the Most High, because we're living in an environment that runs on, you know, our physical body runs on food. You know, we need clothing for that body. We need food for that body. We need shelter from that body. We need you know, we live in a highly technological era. You know, so sometimes we need a vehicle that gets us from A to B to C, D, F, G. But what your body does not need are those things that, you know, I mean, just because that physical body, it causes us to do all kinds of things. It causes us to dress, you know, causes women to dress provocatively so that they can attract a quote unquote high value male, and so that male can provide shelter, food, clothing, money, financial resources. You know, he must be able to go out there and accomplish that. You know, it's all because of that body, man. But as I stated, you know, what the body does not need, you know, what the body does not need, you do not offer to it, man. I understand this body. This body is wicked. This body is evil. This body will do anything to survive, man. Our bodies will do anything to survive. You know? We will go out there, we will kill somebody else's body so that our body can survive. You know? You know, but that spirit, you know, those with the right spirit, those with the spirit of the Most High, you know, we look at these things, we see the things that our bodies do. You know, we see the things, we like, damn, man, you know, this body is wicked, man. This body will do anything to survive, man. You know, this body will do anything to survive, man. You know, because of this body, you know, we're not like the angels. You know, the angels live forever, man. But because of because this body will deteriorate, because it will, if it gets old, you know, we carry on through our seed. We carry on. We carry on who we are through our seeds. So it's a very hard thing, man. It's a very hard thing to examine. But the one thing that we cannot purport is that this body needs to have things, and we make it hard on ourselves, man. We make it hard on our very survival. We make it hard on our longevity. We make it hard on our freedom. We make it hard on our finances. We do all these things by destroying our body. We putting in the wrong foods. Putting in the wrong foods, indulging the body. The body asks you for something, and you indulge it. It's hard, man. I understand it is hard. And like I said, the world has shielded the female, but in essence, they have given her all kinds of power. And what we are asking them to do is to forego a lot of these worldly benefits for spiritual benefits, for family benefits, so that we can carry on this seed in the most righteous, in the most opportune, in the most strategic way as possible. But when you're in the midst, when that body is deprived of resources, when it's deprived of things, that body can go out of control, man. It can go out of control. You can people do a lot of things that they shouldn't do. This is why we can't be wasting our resources. We can't be wasting our resources on silly things, because that can be that can mean the choice between your children throwing their lives away. These children need to be protected, man. These children need to be protected. But as I stated, this world has played a trick on the Negro, or the Negro female, where it fed her feminism. And because of feminism, it has destroyed the family. And because it destroys the family, it boosts the economy, and other people are able to thrive off of just that fact, off of just the fact that you got another house separate, a separate light bill, separate gas bill, separate car note, separate insurance, separate everything, and this society takes advantage of it. This society continues to thrive because the female will not submit. She will not submit her body, as the Most High told her to be a sacrifice. I don't understand the Negro. The Negro believes that he's gonna get somewhere in life without actually sacrificing anything. He believes that things are gonna change for him. The only reason that other people rule over you is because they have decided that, they sacrifice, man. They're willing to sacrifice something. they're willing to sacrifice. Is that something that we will ever do? I don't know. It's 2021. The devil's trying to go back to normal. But will we ever sacrifice, man? It takes sacrifice. It takes giving up something. Your body is supposed to be a living sacrifice. I mean, there are things that we are literally supposed to be doing. Not sitting on the internet, running our damn mouths. That's not making your body a living sacrifice. Man, it's a hard thing, man. Anyway, brothers and sisters, on that note, I want to say peace. Hit the comments section. Let me know what you think. Get on the 5 steps and adopt